That's right. That's a full-service presidential candidate. Yeah. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, look at this. We don't really office in style. No office opening is complete.
Who's next? Get in here. Thank you, Andrew. That was great.
New Hampshire tradition.
Hey, oh yeah. Oh yeah, welcome to the big show on a Wednesday. How are you, folks? What the hell did we just watch there? What in Christ's creation? Is this Yang's way of trying to drop out too? Hey, I'll simulate white guys blowing me. What else could that have been? He said, he used the term full service, as in full service hooker. And how about, that just sums up America right there. White guys on their knees to a minority going, yeah, shoot your jizz in my mouth. We're bad. I'm racist. Cleanse my racist throat with your Chinese fucking duck sauce. What was that? What did I just fucking see? I need John Madden with a telestrator to break up. There's the Chinese guy polling at 2%. There's the white guys feeling guilty because they're just plain racist. There's the simulated jizz shooting out of the Cool Whip can. Boom, right there. He makes the all-Madden team. What did I just see? That is like, isn't that disqualifying? I mean, I like Yang for it because he's shown he has a sense of humor. Might as well have Robert Kraft in there kneeling in front of him, handing him $10 when he's done. Rich, there's no need to add something stupid. I can see you got that smirk on your face. Please, again, turn the other way. I told Raz when watching Rich, I could tell he's got something funny to say. He gets this smirk on it. It's like watching a baby shit, a little asshole puckers up. I've never seen that, but I heard a Louis C.K. bit. And anyways, welcome to the show, Patreon members. We love you. You know that.
The Antichrist. You got me in a vendetta kind of mood.
That's how I feel.
Man, fuck you and your bone spurs.
Just remember one thing, people listening.
I am your voice.
Goddamn right. Speaking of Trump, that was the president of the United States, duly elected. As we speak right now, Adam Schiff is pulling his fucking horse shit. And we talked about it on Beck a little. I said to Glenn Beck, I said, why do you even follow it? I know the answer, because he has to. He gets paid to. And that's exactly what he came back with. But I don't. Excuse me. I mean, I do. I get paid a little bit. But I am not going to follow that charade. We know he's going to get impeached in the House. It's going to go to the Senate. And they're not going to convict him. It's like a Judd Apatow movie, like I said on Beck. Well, you know the fucking ending. The boyfriend's an asshole. The girlfriend's great. Because Judd Apatow's ashamed of his little pee-pee and he was bullied. I am fucking tired of you Hollywood queers. I don't mean gay people when I said that, queer, you know. Anyways, listen to this. This was breaking news handed to me by Dick Wood. Over there in his $800 shoes and his fucking $300 jeans and not a girl in sight for another 6 months. Trump scraps a NATO news conference, leaves London early after the other leaders were mocking him. I already know what the left's response is going to be. Oh, he can dish it out, but he can't take. They were bad. They had a little coffee clatch going on, like a hens at a book club, bad mouthing another woman. Trudeau. Here's the clip. It's Daryl Hammond on the right. Pause. Yeah, that was Trudeau in the middle. Boris Johnson, who's an ally, and then some jerk off from the Netherlands. And who's at the center of the coffee clutch? Who else? The little chatty woman from Canada, Trudeau. Just gossiping like the little bitch that he is. Trump got wind of it and said, kiss my fucking most powerful nuts in the world. Oh, God, help us. So, Trump, he canceled the planned press conference Wednesday, leave the NATO summit early after global leaders were chatting about him behind his back. Trump said those impromptu question and answer sessions, I guess that he did, which totaled over 2 hours in all, must have sufficed. The president still planned to meet with leaders from Denmark and Italy before departing London for Washington. When today's meetings are over, I will be heading back to Washington, Trump said. We won't be doing a press conference at the close of NATO because we did so many over the past 2 days. Safe travels, all, he tweeted. Mr. Trump's press conference would have served as counter-programming to an impeachment hearing that's going on right now with Dick Cheese Adam Schiff getting underway on Capitol Hill. The press conference also would have allowed members of the broader press corps to ask questions beyond the pool that gets closer daily access to the president's movements and remarks. The president's decision to leave early comes amid a flap over a hot mic video that appears to show the leaders of the allied countries mocking Trump. The clip appears to show Prime Minister Judy Trudeau, French President Emmanuel Macron, and UK President, this is the one that bothers me, Boris Johnson, chatting and laughing about how Trump's long-winded remarks clog up their schedules and make them late for other events. What other events is that, Trudeau? What do you have, a fucking dance contest with some of your fraternity brother? You big... Trump called Mr. Trudeau a nice guy, but also two-faced and upset that he called out Canada for failing to spend at least 2% of their gross domestic product on defense. The president's visit to London featured frosty conversations with NATO leaders over the inability to... So they're still fucking squelching on us? That was one of the best things Trump did, right? Getting more money out of NATO because they wouldn't pitch their fair share. And now they're still squeezing. Somebody tell him he's the most powerful guy in the world. Yeah, I wouldn't want to lose the Netherlands. They come in fucking handy when we get in a war. Suck a bag of dicks. Anyways, I thought that was very interesting. Hey, don't forget, and this is coming up in, 28 days or so? New Year's Eve. That's creepy. We're heading into 2020. I'll be dead in minutes. I'll be at the Tarrytown Music Hall in Tarrytown, New York on New Year's Eve. It's as beautiful a venue as there ever was, man. I stunk it up by lighting a cigarette, and they almost weren't going to have me back. That's the world I live in. Fucking please. So that's some national news. Oh, right here in Atlanta. That's right, I'm in Atlanta now. Let's just say I'm in Georgia, and we had a mayoral race. I actually voted in it. White guy versus a black guy. And the black guy won. And I think I like this guy. He's going to be a good mayor of this town. Here's his victory speech. I really like this guy.
Now, penis in the pussy is like pickle in a salad dressing. Some pussy is bald and some pussy have hair. Some pussy don't fuck back. It's just kind of lay there. Ow! Pussy's incredible. It's highly edible, especially good for licking. Not like to have me a pussy buffet before I give it a vicious lick. Inquiring minds want to know about pussy. How does it smell, nigga? How does it taste? How much pussy can one man chase? Get some pussy outside in unusual places. Get some pussy in the car, exchanging fuck faces. Get some pussy in the kitchen, one leg in the air. Make the pussy lean back and do the rocker whack. Pussy can make or break a happy home. Some pussy is hard to get, like meat off a pork bone. Pussy can up and disappear, just like magic. And if you don't eat something before it's gone, nigga, I have to say that's trash. Pussy, pussy, pussy. Make it a hobby, make it a goal, make it a dream, nigga. Do anything with that pussy but make damn so it's clean.
You know what? I would have voted for him if he did that before while he was campaigning. That guy can spit some lyrics. Am I right? Come on now. That guy's got more whatever than the Bible's got Psalms. That's my favorite hip-hop song of all time. Jump around. That's Cypress Hill, Raz? Mm-hmm. It is Cypress Hill. Is the guy black? No, it's a white kid.
He's a white Mexican.
What? Oh, it's got to be something else out of it because those lyrics sting even now. That guy wants to. We used to tough crowd. That's what we used to warm the crowd up. Would come out to it when they introduced it. Bah, bah. And they're playing police bagpipe. You know, they play bagpipes at cops' funerals. That's what that. That's what that. That's what I'm saying. Fucking genius. A lot of hate there. But congratulations to that guy, Van Johnson, for winning the big. Let's stay on abnormal behavior. It doesn't matter. Look, I take him as I see him, okay? I go on to different websites, and some of this shit is going viral. And so I don't pick the race with the people in this story. It just so happens black people are really, December, they're kicking it up like it's August. Here's a couple of, here's what, I got Raz going on there. Couple in New York. New York City, the greatest place in the world. Some couple was caught fucking on the subway platform. This is de Blasio's New York. Manhattan couple apparently turned on by the sights, sounds, and smells of New York's least romantic locale had sex in not one but two subway stations on the same day. Must be using Blue Chew. A graphic 38-second video. We don't have the video, right, Raz? But we have a picture, right? No, it's another picture of him on top of her. I didn't say that. That could have been a defensive coordinator for the Titans. That didn't. Anyways, there was a video out there. The reason they take it down if we put it up, anything graphic, we tried it before. Remember there was some shit going on the subway. Yeah, a black couple having sex. 38-second video. Opens with a rail-riding Romeo locked in a passionate embrace with his lover on the grimy 456 train platform. This is New York. You can't tell me we're not Rome with about 2 minutes left. An apparently stunned silence fills the car during the video, broken only by a pre-recorded "Stand clear of the closing doors." You know why I'm a genius? I did a joke a couple albums ago about guys masturbating on the subway, and I said, you know you have a shitty sex life when the first thing you hear after you come is "Stand clear of the closing door." And right as the man appears to perform oral sex on his partner, the couple was spotted performing sex acts on each other along the lower Manhattan platform around 9:30 a.m. Investigators released a photo of the man. Put it up again. This is Van Johnson's running mate, Kenny Wayne. And
that boy is a P.I.G. pig.
He just getting some yum-yums. He just getting some shamishow. Unbelievable, huh, New York? Unbelievable. People jumping turnstiles. I'm no fucking Pollyannish type of, but come on. People bum rushing turnstiles, throwing shit at cops now, fucking on the platform. Hey, come on. Yeah, but we have beautiful museums and libraries. Shut up. Fucking sewer. Imagine a couple from Idaho's there for Christmas to see the Rockettes. Oh, look. Look, there's one of the New York Knicks getting a blowjob on the 7 train. Get a selfie with him. Don't get any jizz on your Samsung. But that's the world. That's a city run by de Blasio, a left-winger, and it's no different than the other cities that are falling apart under liberal. What's the latest liberal outrage? You know what they're pissed about now? Kamala Harris dropped out of the race yesterday. Kamala Harris. Liberals rage over all-white Democratic debate stage after Kamala Harris bows out. That's what they're
White power, 1, 2, 3, 4! Last time I watched my country go down the drain. We are all at fault now. We are all to blame. We're letting us take over. White power, 1, 2, 3, 4!
Oh, enough of that shit. You know who wrote that? The lyrics and the music? Mike Lindell, the My Pillow guy. You know, he's a crackhead. Anybody else find that ironic that this guy literally, he was a crack addict, invents a pillow? They never sleep. That's like fucking Stephen Hawking coming up with the most comfortable running shoe. A crackhead comes up with the greatest pillow ever, apparently. But I digress. So Kamala Harris bows out. Why? Because you know what her campaign was? I'm a female and a minority, and you should vote for me. If you don't, the country's racist. And that's exactly what she said after she bowed out. I didn't have the clip. It was on, I don't know what news channel. She's going, they're not ready for a woman president, or especially a woman. The same shit. That's all you guys got. Is that all you have, you Democrat? Every fucking thing is racism and sexism when you fail? No! You sucked as a candidate. You put your sister in charge as your campaign manager. She's a great lawyer, by the way, smart woman. Didn't know the first thing about running a fucking debate. I mean, a campaign. And you couldn't fire her because she's your sister. Anyway, she's gone, and the liberal pundits are furious. Why? Because, first of all, she said dwindling campaign funds, saying they felt enraged that 2 white male billionaires had bought their way into the 2020 race and sucked the oxygen out of Harris's once promising campaign. Let me tell you something. They wouldn't have bought their way in if they thought you were caped. Do you understand? You're putting the cart before the horse. They watched you and all the other the Democratic candidates, and Bloomberg and Steyer said, they stink. We have to jump in. So don't blame it on sexism and racism. Can I just remind you this country was founded by fucking rich white guys? Okay? Don't worry, we'll be gone. White guys are going, but you can't get us out of the door fast enough. Just slow the fuck down. She stunk as a candidate. And I'll tell you the turning point. When my little girlfriend, Tulsi Gabbard, fucking cleaned her clock in one of the first couple debates. Do we have that clip, Mr. Raz?
What's your response?
I want to bring the conversation back to the broken criminal
Paolo.
justice system.
I think he has a tight
that
ass.
is disproportionately negatively impacting black and brown people all across this country today.
What's the difference?
Now, Senator Harris said,
I'm going to ask Raz. Raz, you're black, but you're brown. Black people aren't really black, they're brown. I mean, you got a few, Matumbe and a couple of guys that are like purple. But Raz is a black dude, but brown. You know what I mean? Most people, black people have brown skin. They don't have black skin. Black is like a fucking snow tire. Who was that Washington? You guys are too young. There was a lineman for the Redskins. Fierce guy.
Dexter Manley.
How the fuck did Rich Wood? Amen, brother. Dexter Manley. That's how black he was. Rich knew what I was talking about.
Got my man card today.
He was. Don't fuck up. You just did good, okay? You fucking cracker. That guy was black. But most black people are brown. And I don't like the term person of color. What? That's white people don't have fucking color? Last time I checked the Crayola box, white is a color. God damn you. I don't like Indian red. I never liked that after what they did to our pilgrims. Anyways. What? So they're upset. The libs are upset because it's all white guys now. Yeah, we're pretty good at politics. Sorry. I was enraged last night. I was flipping around watching CNN, MSNBC. They had pundit after pundit on there, white and black, going, yeah, it's just all white guy. You can talk like that about white people? I'm going to start going, you know what? I was happy. The fucking, the Patriot. I was watching Wisconsin, the football team, mostly white. That's why I pull for them. Mostly white guys. Can I say that without being a fucking racist? Black liberals, you are the fucking evil of the earth. Just bad mouth. Now it's all white guys and blah. Imagine being able to have that freedom to talk, right? The NBA, I can't watch it. It is too black for me. It is too friggin' black. That's why I love the Celtics in the 80s. They had white guys. Danny Ainge, McHale. That's why I liked them. That's racist, isn't it? Of course, somebody's going to take this and once this show blows up and run that, and I don't give a fuck. I'm not running for governor here. It was already won by Van Johnson in that speech. How could I beat that guy? Listen to some of the comments from these jack-offs, these self-hating white maggots. Here you go. It's really fucked up. This is from a guy named Adam Nathaniel Peck from the Center for American Progress. That will be a left-wing think tank. It's really fucked up that straight white male billionaires are going to qualify at the next debate while Kamala Harris is leaving the race. That's what Adam Nathaniel, what's-his-face, said, a self-hating.
You need to shut the fuck up.
Then Laura Bassett added, she's a journalist, very fitting that Kamala would drop out and the myriad of rich white dudes whose names people can't even remember are staying. What do you mean they can't remember? Yeah, nobody knows who Mayor Bloomberg is. He ran the fucking biggest city in the country. You fucking weasel, you.
Will you shut up? Will you please shut up?
That's what they're mad about. So it's all about race, and it's all it is. That's all it is. They traffic in identity politics, and that's what they're counting on. She was not a good candidate. She's a good district attorney, according to me, not to Tulsi Gabbard, but, you know, she was tough on crime in L.A. That makes her a fucking... Anyway, she's gone, and nothing we can do about it. She's gone. And she's gone. Joe Biden, Elizabeth Warren, Tom Steyer, Bernie Sanders... Holy shit, this is whiter than a fucking Osmond family reunion. Amy Klobuchar, Pete Buttigieg have all qualified for the next debate. That is going to be like watching polar bears snorting coke in a fucking snowstorm. That's... Other liberals took thinly veiled swipes at Buttigieg with political commentators. Sally Cohn, you know who she is? She's she's not transgender. She's a gay woman. She's about 6'5", 2'7". She looks like Bill Lambert in a pantsuit, only more hateful. She just... but, of course, she had to stick her fucking penis into the ring. Obviously, she says, obviously, I'm no centrist, but it's downright effed up that smart, compelling, very experienced centrist Democrat candidates of color are floundering, while a smart but wily, inexperienced centrist white mayor of a teeny tiny city is surging, she said, before shaking off her pee-pee and putting it back in her pants. Do you see how obsessed they are with their gender and their race? They just don't get it. Democrats, you book smart, but you just don't fucking get it. Bad look, Democrats, she added. That's funny coming out of a woman with a 22-inch neck, fucking 6'8", 270. Oh, you know who else stuck his 2 cents in? The Julian Castro, the guy that plucks his eyebrows like a girl. Another Democratic presidential wannabe who has failed to move the needle waded into the debate on Tuesday after sharing a tweet criticizing the party's whiteness. And can you imagine? You can just criticize on race. I don't like the NAACP. Way too black for me. I just love how you can talk with impunity about white people now. It's a two-way fucking street. Here's what Castro had to say as he was plucking his eyebrows at Ding Chao Flao's fucking salon. If the Democratic Party wants a field that's representative of its members and its voters, it probably shouldn't have two states as white as Iowa and New Hampshire vote first every year. Again, more bad-mouth. Now you're bad-mouthing white states. You're right. Let's have Mississippi and fucking Alabama vote for you. Thank God we won't be hearing from him anymore either. Ay. Blaming it on racism, sexism, and all the other shit. This is what I say to Castro.
Fuck you!
I did that in a nice Latino accent, did you know? Then maybe we've done enough on her. But this guy, Pollock, who writes for Breitbart, followed her around her first couple campaign events earlier in the year. And, the sister was running it. The first campaign event he went to, the audience wasn't in front of her. They were to the side for some reason. At the end, she said text fearless or whatever, some word to whatever. And on the podium, it said text a different word. There was all these major fucking, the sister's running it. So, but she's gone.
Bye-bye.
And more to the point, Maya Harris, that was a sister who was running her campaign, and made it impossible to fire her, which meant that Kamala Harris could not easily fix the problems as they arose.
Who's your fucking boss, huh? Who's your fucking boss?
You are. Anyways, that's all you need to know about that. What else? As far as her debate performances, we just showed you. She never recovered from that body shot from Tulsi. She never did. Remember she ripped Biden about busing and shit, and she was the star. They were showing last night on one of the channels, probably Fox, they were showing a montage of political pundits, and they always do this right after the first debate. She is the rising star. They show clips of her speaking in front of thousands, and then, you know what? They go away after 5 minutes, and you don't hear their name again. They're some of the dumbest people on the planet. Trump even, here's why I like Trump. If he was a football player, he'd be like me. He'd fucking come in with his helmet when you were down and spare you in the back for good measure. Team Trump mocks Kamala Harris after she drops out. Here's a little video they put up. Team Trump. Look at her trying to pretend she's pained. Good-looking broad. I'll say that again.
That's it, Charlie. You're not even important anymore.
Anyways, they show her waving, followed by a retweet photo of a young Hillary Clinton, whom the president beat in 2016, alongside a snapshot of Harris as a little girl, with the comment, "The curse continues," by original poster Julio Rosas, who works for the conservative website Town Hall. Harris suspended her presidential campaign in a tweet that said, "I will keep fighting every day for what this campaign has been about. Abso-fucking-lutely nothing. Justice for the people, all the people. No, just the female black ones. You're not kidding anybody." For the love of Christ.
Hey, she was a hooah.
No.
She was a
No,
hooah.
she wasn't. That's just unfair. Anyway, she go bye-bye.
You're fired. You're fired. You're fired.
Alrighty. Let's get on to some real news, huh? Oh, no. Not another black story. Raz, I'm sorry. They just... Maybe I should stop going to thunderbolt.com for my news. Whatever. 88.com. Florida man left his son at the side of a highway because he might be gay. That's what the police said. Immediately, I thought it was Tracy Morgan, but nope.
Fucking idiot!
Can you imagine? Leaving your son on the side of a highway because you think he might be gay? Honestly, you don't do that. You leave him in the parking lot at Walmart. Or a sporting goods store. Maybe he walks in, buys a baseball glove, his life turns around. I'm just joshing. This guy is horrible, obviously. He doesn't look that crazy. Do you have a picture from Raz? Do you ever smile? Yes, you do, actually. Terrell Pryor's girlfriend was smirking. A Florida father left, of course, what other state? His juvenile son on the side of the road because he thinks his son might be gay, which, I don't know, that's so unfair.
Your son looks like a fag to me.
That's what the cop said, and they said, okay, we agree. Evanod Julmuis, I can't pronounce the name. Jesus Christ, Raz, will you people... I never thought I'd see the day when I'm killing for a Trayvon or a fucking... or an Andre or a LaShawn. Anyways, Evanod Julmuis, 30, of Haines, Florida, dropped the boy off in front of a closed police station, according to an affidavit, which stated that the child had a small duffel bag with several articles of clothing in it, but did not have any food, water, or money. The boy also did not have a phone with him. How fucking sad. Julmuis told his son, whose age was redacted in the affidavit, to pack a duffel bag after he allegedly found male pornography videos on his cell phone. According to what the affidavit said, the victim told police. The father became very, very upset after he found the videos. The kid's a preteen. That's how fucking young he is. A bystander who witnessed the event called police. An officer dispatched to the location said the victim was very upset and crying. Ugh. This is fucking horrible. The victim told police that his fathers told him to pack a bag and that he was taking him to the police department where they would find him a new home. You sick. Raz, what would you do? Your son's got male pornography on the phone. I know you're going to watch it, but I'm saying. After that, what would you do?
You ever seen the beginning of Empire?
No. You think I watch that garbage? After Jussie Smollett try to smear my people? No, go ahead. What happens at the beginning of Empire?
He throws his son he throws Jussie into the garbage can. Puts the lid on it.
At the beginning? Mm-hmm. That's the opening like every week?
No, like that's the first
episode. One of the episodes?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought that was like the All in the Family opening. Boy, the way Glenn... Put the lid on. Oh, God.
There's something wrong with the black man's mind. There's something wrong with his mind.
He made him get out of the vehicle while sitting in a turn lane on a Florida highway, then drove off. which added his father did not try to contact law enforcement to tell them he had dropped his... After learning about what had happened, the boy's mother went to go to look for him in a police station, leaving her other 2 young children with Julius. Julius had fled the home before police arrived, leaving the 2 children alone. He also allegedly neglected his 2 other children by leaving them alone at their home with no adults. Just a bad dude, man. Just a bad fucking dude. Ay, ay, ay. No, Rich, not interested. Spin it back around. Not interested. Not interested. There's nothing a white guy with a sweater on like that could add to this story. Turn around. Not saying anything today. He was so unfunny yesterday. It made me cry. I was tossing and turning. Look at, he's actually hurt by that. You really think you're here for the comic relief? That's what you do. You relieve us of comedy every time you open your mouth. Look, he can't even laugh at that. Now he's going to shit his pants. Anyhow. Do you remember, I told you, Tracy Morgan said that when his wife was pregnant? If it's my son, and if it's a boy and he's gay, I'm going to kill him. Really affected his career. He's got a new show on TBS now for the last year. For the love of Christ. I mean, this country is just so racist and homophobic and sexist. But this story really made my peenie pop. Police chief says she faced sexist and homophobic abuse. Wah! Seriously, how can you even vote Democrat anymore? Every story all says one thing in common. They all vote left. Think left. Police chief says she faced sexist and homophobic abuse over hairstyle after TV appearance. Rachel Swan said the misogynistic and homophobic abuse she received has been recorded as a hate incident.
Is that a woman or a man?
Let's take a look at her. See what. Is that it?
Absolutely believed their lives were at risk because the reservoir, the dam, was about to burst. So we had to get people out really, really quickly. We knew that people just simply left. And people would have left things like medication,
the
they would have left
hairdressers,
belongings that they needed,
hair
and
gel,
they would have
their
left things
blow
like family
dryers.
pets.
Rich, focus. What are you doing? Repeat what I just said.
I was looking for another job.
Were you really? What, other than this one, you mean?
Yeah.
Oh, baby's feeling hurt? I'll go get you one after the show. They'll send you right back here after you make your first joke by the fucking water fountain. So this woman's shocked that people online were being mean to her appearance. You know what? You deserve it. How about that? How about getting a fucking normal haircut? You should be working. You look like that guy for Sprint. That fucking. Does every lesbian have to wear the Janine Garofalo glasses? Okay, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, lady. But I'm not threatened by you. You pull me over and I'm drinking and driving and shit, I'm going to take a swing at you. Probably break my hand on your hair gel. The police chief who oversaw the response to the Whaley Bridge Dam collapse said she faced sexist and mocking online. Derbyshire Deputy Chief Constable Rachel Swan served as the senior officer during a major incident in August after the dam broke. Who gives a... Ms. Swan has revealed that her TV appearances have led to online abuse, with people on Twitter mocking her and her haircut. Speaking of BBC Radio, she said, "Yes, I am a woman." Yeah, I know she's a... Honest to God, this... Yes, I might have a slightly different hairstyle. Yes, I am quite small. Here it comes. Here it comes. I've been bullied my whole life. Kids are being... Here it comes. The bit that astounded me was I could not believe that my mere existence could cause such a depth of feeling. And it's not your mere existence. Again, it's just the appearance. Even my friend, producer Raz here, shaking his head in disgust at that haircut. See how quiet he got? Now I've scared both my producers. Mr. Swan added, Ms. Swan added, I'm sorry. I'll call her they. They, Swan added. I can take a bit of banter, but then it became sexist and homophobic and really, really insulting.
Cry like a bitch.
The bit that really hurt was when people said I had no standards and I was letting policing down. I wouldn't. You don't know that. But I got to be honest with you. She's a very slight... You think her climb up the ladder, and I don't care, you can label me again, misogynist. You think it might have something to do with her being gay? This is England, by the way. A socialist nightmare over there. You think her being a gay woman had anything to do with her climbing the ladder? You want me to believe that there's some straight guys here that weren't disqualified at her? Somebody look me in the eye from England. Maybe she was the best at the job. No, she's not even the most qualified. Rich Wood could do more push-ups and pull-ups than her. And he has pipe cleaners for arms. Hate incident. She explained, my personal experience of the trolling and negative comments on social media are reflective of those that some people receive every day. Here it comes, the fucking pity party. Raz, your ride is here. Some of the comments were misogynistic and homophobic. That's the 8th time you've mentioned that. Do you ever think about anything other than your gender and sexuality? How about growing some thick skin to match those thick glasses and ignoring these knuckleheads? And the abuse I received has been recorded as a hate incident. Are you happy with that, Sergeant, whatever you are? You happy? Somebody bad-mouthing you online, it's a crime now? Are you happy with that? But you're for fucking England. Yuck. People keep telling me, should go over to London and do comedy. They'd love you. They would? Ugh. In recent years, we have seen children feeling bullied by their peers. It's been going on forever, not recent years. It's just documented now because we have social media. Rich Wood was bullied. He's the only second grader wearing $800 loafers, and they would torture him. He had a Donald Trump lunchbox. In recent years, we've seen children being bullied by their peers through personal attacks, and so with youngsters in some cases so desperate, it has resulted in suicide due to the pressure of the abuse. Yes, but it's been going on forever. You don't want to get bullied and shit? Get a fucking normal haircut. Put on some lipstick and a nice pair of pumps. What do you think of that? Nothing, Rich. You're not going to say anything today.
Your tears are so yummy and sweet. Oh, the tears of unfathomable sadness. Yummy, yummy, you guys.
Jesus Christ, I just blew my own ears out with that one. I used to have a shit sound effects on my thing, and somehow that got lost in the shuffle. I'm gonna have to put Rich on that. You see that video? This in Russia, this beautiful BMW caught on fire. Do we have footage of that, Rez? Let's take a look. And you know what that is? Putting it out? A septic truck. That's human shit. That's human shit. That's Russian shit. Those are pierogies and... Oh my God. Let it burn, dude. All right, it's making me sick. That's like lighting a match after you take a stinky dump. Now you got a fire. And according to the Russian government-funded news, RT, the incident took place in the Russian city of Samara, where I have a fucking timeshare, about 660 miles east of Moscow. The man was driving a BMW X6. Oh, not an X6, when smoke began pouring out of the hood. At some point, he enlists the help from the driver of the septic truck, who positions a hose to douse the red hot. Nice, huh? It's like taking a shit on the grill at fucking Bojangles. Unbelievable. Video of the incident has around 43,000 shares on Facebook alone. Nearly 7,000 comments. My only comment is I can't wait to see the the air freshener that he tries to put in that car. You know, the little fucking pink pine tree. Let's see that get out 80,000 gallons of cubic shat. Hey, guess who's back on the news again, ladies and gentlemen? This will be the final story of the day. Now let's show the Rez. Can we show the guy lifting weights? Black people are the funniest people on the planet, period. Seriously. I've said that since I was 6 years old, and they called me racist then. I go, they're the fucking, you don't need, when you do a sitcom or a show, get the writers out of the room, let the brothers hang out. Look at this guy. How old is he? He's got to be 60. He's cocky, he's full of life, and he's got Carlos Mencia spotting him. I don't know what. Go ahead, just watch this. I got to kick out. This is
I'm gonna
after.
lift your ass up just like I lift your weights.
He's talking about beating somebody up.
What? All you gotta do is what?
Don't believe me.
If you don't believe me,
Just watch.
just watch.
Here we go.
And I'm black, y'all. And I'm blacker than black, and I'm black, y'all.
But again, he drops, I don't know how many hundreds of pounds on his neck, but it doesn't hurt him. Doesn't snap. Most people's necks would snap. A fucking brother just gets up. What the fuck was that? That cracked me up. I'm going to wait till tomorrow to get to our favorite trans person, activist Jessica Yenev. We've had her on the show before. Remember she wanted to get a bikini wax? Remember? And the same lady / guy. It's the same guy. By the way, I put on my 600-pound life last night just to make me feel good before I went to sleep. I ate like a reasonable dinner because I'm trying to fucking lose a few. So I'm like, good. About an hour later, I find a bowl in the closet from Halloween, but all it had is with what are those lollipops with the chocolate in the middle? What do you call them?
Tootsie Roll. Or Tootsie Pops.
Tootsie Pops, yeah. Well, I had 14 of them. I'm not exaggerating. I wasn't even licking them. I was just biting them. Just biting the heads off the fucking... 14. I found 14 sticks on the table this morning. Could have built a house for this. Anyways. Yeah, let's save this for tomorrow. Shows are too long. Trans activist Jessica Yenev. She's furious a gynecologist refuses to treat him. How do you like that headline? Only in 2019 in America. Gynecologist refuses to treat him because he's a biological male. This guy's a scam artist, and we'll get to that tomorrow. But anything else? Tarrytown, Cameo.com. I did 2 more yesterday. If you want me to send a personal video to a friend of yours or an enemy or whatever, roasting them or being nice, saying happy birthday to your grandma, go to Cameo.com. Click on my profile. You can tell me what to say. I love doing them. I talk right into my phone, and we send it to whoever you want me to send it to. I can make or break their day. I'd rather break it. It's much more fun. Hate flows easily when you're talking into a phone. That is it. Thank you guys. Patreon again. I feel like I'm forgetting something. Go to nicktip.com for my tour dates. Remember, you guys think it. I will say it. You're very welcome. See you back here tomorrow. Take care of yourselves.